on the guy.
We are taking up
Yes,
mainstream.
and viewers and
Okay.
subscribers, welcome to another week of MELLACHE TV Analysis Thursdays. Yes, my viewers, before we move on, we would like to big up the big man on set again as usual. Professor himself. Welcome, Professor. Professor, it's a
Yes,
fine
man.
ride.
Respect Melachi, and we have been MIA. Yeah, man. We have been
Professor,
MIA in
yes, Professor, we're not hearing you. You're speaking. Yes, my viewers. For 2 weeks we have been absent, and we apologize for that. It's circumstances beyond our control. Yes, but
Melachi.
nevertheless, we are back. So, Professor, yes, you were saying, Professor. Professor,
You hear me now, Melachi?
yes, we are hearing you. Yes, but you're chipping out. You're chipping out. Professor, um, yes, Frederick. Big up, Frederick Masada. Big up. Come on. We're here trying to see Professor Sartos' issue. Professor, yes. You're hearing me, Frederick? You're hearing me? Just checking my mic. One Jetson, big up, Kirk Robinson, one Jetson. Yeah, man. I'm just checking my mic though. You hear me? Okay, so I don't know what happened to Professor. Professor, I think Professor. One Jetson, man. Big man at the house.
Yes, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
hear me now?
Yes, loud and clear now, Professor. Yes, my viewers. So, like I said, we apologize for we've been MIA for 2 weeks, and like I said, the circumstance beyond our control. Yes. So, let us go right into it now. Just before we continue, though, I'd like to say that before we were off for that week, nobody did one. Um, the 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 phone card, the credit, because I, I would bust the bet, Professor. I which team did the upset that week, Professor. Professor, yes, Donovan Davis. Big up yourself, Donovan Davis. Seems like Professor having
Repeat. You kind of break up, Melachi.
yes.
Yeah, man. I'm hearing you.
For that week, which team did upset. Was the upset for the last week that we were aired on? Which team was it? Because no one did one
I think
all 10 that week.
it was a major upset. Major, would I say?
At time when Leeds did lose. At time when Leeds did lose, right? Yeah, man. At time when Links did lose, man. Nobody never did bring King Shiloh. King Shiloh they beat Links. Right, Professor?
Oh,
Yeah, man. So nobody did one in the credit at that
yeah, man.
time.
That was it.
Yes. And I'm
Yes, man.
sure
I think it
last
was
week,
it.
yes, I'm sure last week, Bull Bay, match with Bull Bay and Village Links. I don't think nobody would have bet on Village Links, Professor. You think so? You know, Village Links would have bust everybody bet too.
Ah,
You said Donovan Davis.
all our
You don't care if Village Links try to upset Donovan
village,
Davis?
all our village link faithful would have done so, Melachi,
Yes, only have Village Links player.
that they are supporter. Player
Yes,
or supporter would have done would have um put a bet on the and village link winning.
yes. All right, I'm going to share my screen. So
You
let us
hear me
go
now,
right into it now,
Melachi?
Professor.
Because we're
Yeah,
losing,
man, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you. Let us go right into it now. Blades. This was one of the features match. Blades versus Bombers. Was that expected? 250 Blades, 250 Bombers, 203.
When it was going on 12, no, round 11 rather.
Huh? Yeah, man, this is round 11 result last week. Professor. Yes, Donovan Davis. I know my believer, Donovan Davis. Yeah, because you always carry the weaker teams for the upset. So I believe you maybe you'd get all 10. Professor. Professor. I don't know what is happening tonight. We're just having a little. I'm going to issue tonight. Professor.
Yeah, man, you hear me now, Melachi?
Blade, the Blade Striker versus Bombers. Blades 250, Bombers 203. Was that
All
expected,
right.
Professor?
Yes, we expect Blades to, based on they are one of the two remaining unbeaten teams in the competition. Bombers team was not been doing well so far this season, and Bombers see it's the type of threat Blades Blades seems to 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 um to to favor these opponents because they have the first 11 games. They have only probably tested one one or two good tests so far, on paper so far this season. They know about a run of the tough games, and I think where the cookie will crumble for the Blades team, but they have a competent enough team to even eke out a victory in probably one of these games they are a lot of us are expecting them to lose. But Blades will come out victorious in this one.
Yes, Professor.
Go ahead now, Melache.
Okay. All right, we lose
We lost you there.
for a while there. All right, let me ask you a question, Professor. If Blades Strikers did for lose all the remaining match, them still make quarterfinal, right? Professor? I'm sure this signal problem is messing up the show. Professor. Professor?
You kind of breaking up, Melache. It's kind of difficult hear
Yes,
what
but
you're
the viewers
saying,
said they're hearing the viewers said they're hearing me.
but I guess
I
you're
don't know what happened because the viewers said they're hearing me.
looking.
You see, Donovan Davis responded. The viewers are hearing me, Professor, so I don't know what happened. Are you hearing me loud and clear, Donovan Davis? You hear me? Just testing to see if it's really my end or Professor end. Just testing. You hearing me, Donovan Davis? Mr. Yellowman.
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Okay. You see, they're hearing me, Professor. So I don't know, maybe because they're hearing me, maybe it's your end. But like Donovan Davis said, Blade
Yes,
and
right.
Right stuff. Yes, man, they're hearing me because I asked the viewers. But like what Donovan David said, if
Yeah, man, they will qualify.
one
They
kill be
definitely
big
will
up.
qualify.
Yes. So if Blade don't win anymore, yeah, Donovan Davis said something's wrong with your end, Professor. Yes, if Blaze don't win any more match and Alright Stuff don't win any more match, they still qualify for the quarterfinal. Yes. So, Professor, you hear me now? Professor,
Yes, man, I'm here now. What say now?
Professor. Yes. What were you saying? We didn't hear anything that you mentioned about Blades and Bombers match. Professor?
Oh, okay. You don't hear? Well, Blades was expected to come out victors in this one. Bombers, they came in the to the type of team they have. And if you look in the transfer, yeah, man, you hear me?
Yeah, man, go ahead. We are hearing you. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm saying that Bombers didn't are not competing as the way they should. They have a good team, but I don't believe they are playing as a unit. And as a result, if you can see, they would have probably have the most persons transferred in the transfer window, and that is something to be looked at. So they need to put a good unit together in order to compete, going in further competitions, because they are still a good unit and expect to do better. They should be more challenging for the top 8 position within the past 2 seasons, and they have not. So they have found themselves in a spot of bother. No, they won't able to qualify again based on what is happening. But Blades are doing well and making use of the opportunities of the teams they have played so far. Now it's going to be get a little tougher for them going forward, but definitely Blades was expected to win this game.
Okay. I don't know what is really wrong with this Bombers team, you know. I don't know if it's believe them don't believe in themselves because you have clubs and other persons out there believe in a Bombers team, Bombers United team. You understand? If they didn't believe in it, um, when they have the transfer windows, they look how many players they took from
Yes, that's what
Bombers
I'm saying.
United.
And this is not
So
for this.
persons out there
This is
believe
not.
in the team, but it seems as if
And
the team believe in themselves. Yes, Professor, go ahead.
yes, because it in the last transfer window, I think they had still had the most persons in that transfer.
Yes, the most players were sold from Bombers. So that simply means that is telling you something. But they are not playing expectedly how they're supposed to be playing. So I don't know what is really happening. All right, let us move on. Bull Bay United 225 versus a Village Links. Professor, Professor, not hearing you. Yes, Danet Tiber, big up yourself, Danet.
There, this is what.
This
Yeah,
Village Links
man.
is
Yeah, man.
creating havoc, you know.
This is one of the. Yes, and it's although it would be on paper this would be an upset, but it so far Village Link has been playing well so far. They have only lost 2 games. This is probably Bullby's third or fourth loss. So this is, although on paper it might be an upset, I think the results so far show that Village Link probably deserve a victory. But Bull be flatter to deceive. They had 2 persons going over to their club in the transfer market. So I don't know what is happening if a team is not being united as 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 it ought to. So they will have to go back to the drawing board and see what they come up with, what they will be doing with the other opponents. But one of the things that would favor Bull Bay is that they have played a lot of the top teams so far, and they will make use of the opportunities they get when they play the lesser teams going forward.
Okay. Yes, this Village Link team, they're playing very well. And they bought some players, you know, Professor. So you know the team is even stronger than before now. You understand? So this villaging team is a team they other
Um,
teams would have to look out for.
No,
Because I think
what,
TTC is stronger
I,
than
I don't
before.
know. They just acquire a pair of players, just a pair, and that,
Okay.
yeah,
And that player is a significant player, Professor.
yeah, man, just a
Because
pair of players, and so that is just coming from Bombers. So they will definitely look forward to that acquisition, and let's see, it has probably bear fruit because this is probably their toughest encounter so far.
okay, all right. This is another team to look for the people to look out for also. The Central United team, 250 versus Unity Strikers 195. So this is another team people have to be looking out for too, Professor. Professor.
Yeah, which Central?
Yes, Central United 250 versus Unity Strikers 195. We're not hearing you, Professor. Prof, if you're speaking, we're not hearing you. That's the signal.
Yes,
Seems
man,
as
I'm
if
here
the
now.
signal. Yes, go ahead now. We're hearing you now. So the Central United 250 versus Unity Strikers 195. Professor, we're not hearing you. But I wonder if Unity won any game as yet. Frederick, let's start on Unity. They they win any game as yet. Professor, there's apology for the poor signal tonight, my viewers. But please. Oh, Unity beat Mystic. Oh, okay. All right, big up Donovan Davis. Yeah, man. Apology for the poor signal we have tonight. Professor, we're still not hearing you as yet, Professor.
Yeah, man, go ahead. Yeah, man, we here now.
Yes, we're talking about the central.
Yeah, man,
cent-
I don't know if it's my end because go ahead.
yes, we're talking about Central United because the viewers are hearing me loud and clearly, Professor.
So it
Yes,
obviously is my end.
yes, because whenever time I ask a question, I ask the viewers them something they
Okay, all
respond.
right.
So Central United 250 versus Unity
Okay, beautiful.
Strikers.
Yeah, man, Central making use of their good fortune so far. They are one of the teams that have been playing some of the teams that in the top eight, but they have been holding themselves accountable very well. Expect to win against a Unity Strikers, and they did just that, and by a large margin. So it's argues well for them going for a top eight position. But Unity, um, newcomers in the league, are showing their amateur, their, I would say, their amateurishness, you know. as a new unit. So mostly it's expected of them going as the competition goes on, and probably looking forward to enter other competitions going forward also.
Okay. All right, Devon Wilson. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. I want a good partner. Remember, say I'm just a video man, Devon. I'm just a video man for Devon. Yes. All right. Cherry Garden 246 versus Soasap Tree 250. A very close encounter. What do you have to say about that
Yes,
match?
very close
How
in,
was it at that match? Look
very close
excited.
encounter. I think yes, and this is something that this is a victory that Southside needed, because when they went their travel, their last travel, they lost to Cherry Gardens, and this time they exact some revenge on them. This was another game for Southside, two consecutive games where they have to dig themselves out of an hole, recovering from double-digit deficits to eke out victory um, in the jaws of defeat. And I think Southside is just an extraordinary team. It it, it just marvels me for to see how well they have been playing when it get rough for them, and they were leading. The Turkey was leading for most of the day. They were caught like 15 games before the 250 and lost the draw. Very good matchup again between these two teams,
Yes, two
and
great
somewhat
teams.
unexpected
Halftime,
too,
Professor.
because Cherry
At
Garden is
halftime,
definitely
which team
a
was
good
leading at
team.
halftime?
Yes, definitely.
Which team was leading at halftime?
Cherry Gardens were leading by 5. Cherry Gardens, there were other 5 points. They were leading by 5 points, and they were that 5 point was coming from about 20 or so forth. So the Cherry Gardens did themselves justice, and I think the person who captain did a fairly good job, because even when the second half starts, they still maintain their 5 points cushion,
Who was it? It
and
was the Fruiter
so
Johnson.
as a no, Puto was a player on the day, and
Oh, and Scatter.
he held his own in the game,
And
and
Scatter. What happened, Scatter? Scatter did have the book.
Scatter, no,
And
it
Scatter
was
was a player too.
no, it was Scatter at the end. Maxi, I think it was, who was the captain on the day, and he did himself proud. I don't know, a person might say because he lost each over the game, but for 4 points you wouldn't. I don't think much blunder is made there. The team,
Yes.
for me personally, if you're captaining and you're put your seat you're with 20 with 15 or so games to go, and you are leading, definitely much wouldn't be on your shoulder. You have to make a very serious blunder in the box to order to lose a game. The blunder, the responsibility now have to come down on the players inside the ring,
I'm sorry
and
I
not so
was
much the
not
captain,
there.
because the
But if
captain
you
duty
were,
is for most part. It, yeah, yeah, man, that was definitely a good game.
yeah,
That is
if you
definitely
were supposed to give man of the match, who would you give the man of the match for that matchup, Professor? Professor,
um it will be very
yeah,
difficult, because
everybody
I
play well.
yeah, I wasn't present. I
Oh, you
wasn't
weren't.
present, but definitely sometimes the man of the match, by looking at it outside without knowing the accumulation of points, you might assume, and that is not necessarily the case. So
Okay. All right, moving on gently. Correctional service 250 versus Rooftop United 234.
Sometimes.
It's quite a while since Constitutional Service win a game. What do you have to say about that match, Professor? 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 Yeah, we're not hearing you again. Yeah, like what the other man David said, maybe I have to change your position again.
Yes, what they say about correctional? Yeah, man. What they saying about
Yes.
correctional?
Correctional Service 250 versus Rooftop United 234. I think it has been a while since Correctional Service won a match. Professor? Sir Floyd Wright. Professor? All right, my viewers. Like I said before, my apology for the delay. Professor? Professor? Yes. Well, and he's at the radio station, so I don't know. Maybe the signal is using up a lot there because he's at Power 106. Yeah, so he's at the radio station. Yes,
Yeah,
Western
man. I'm here
Kingston. Big up
now.
yourself, Western Kingston. Yes. We were on Correctional Service versus Rooftop.
Yes. Yeah. What are you saying?
Professor, yes, go ahead. No, I said it seems
Correctional
a
back to
while.
winning
It's been
ways
a while since Correctional Service.
for the last two
Yes.
games. Correctional
So
don't win a game.
what you have to say about that matchup?
Well,
Correctional Service 250, Rooftop
correctional
234.
correctional was on a roll winning both three consecutive, and I think they have lost their last three, and now they are back to winning ways again. So that is something with that as well for them. There should be something of a based on how the teams are set up. I think there should be a somewhat of a bottom eight for this competition based on what is happening. But because this is going to make for interesting reading at the end with some of these teams when this competition is over and the top eight has been decided. So I would love to see a competition down at the bottom there for the bottom eight teams. So I'm just imploring the organizers to look at something like that because this bottom half
Okay.
will definitely be something interested for this. Yeah.
All right. Another exciting match. Professor Full Target 244 versus Right Stop 250. What do you have to say about that match? You're here with us, Professor? Okay. He's off for a while. His signal seems as if Professor signal drop. But my viewers, um, I have something to say to you, my viewers and subscribers. All right. listen, and I'm just putting it plain on the table. So when I ask you to click like on the video, please click like on the video. That's the thumbs up. On the video, you always see a thumbs up. Please click like on the video because once you click like on the video, YouTube will send the video out to more people so that more people can see the video so that the sport can promote itself by clicking like. So all you have to do is click like on the video. YouTube will realize that persons like the video and they will send it out to more people. So always click whenever time I post a video, a domino video, you can always click like on the video. Please, I'm asking you. Just even if you don't watch the video, just click like on the video. It's just thumbs up. It look away when you have 200, 300 persons, people watching the video. I may only get like 5 thumbs up, 10 thumbs up. I have over 100, 200 people watching, 300 people watching the video. So you can imagine if all 300 or 250 out of 300 people click thumbs up, click like on the video. The more the video will go out, the more YouTube will send out the video to other persons and other countries. So that the sport that we love dearly, people will see. Because in some countries, I think some countries don't even know what is domino, you know. You understand? And Jamaica type of domino. So always click like on the video, my viewers, please, because it only will help. So it would help me, it would help you also, because you as a professional domino player also, and persons who would like to watch the game, would attract more sponsors to the game. You understand? And more persons coming to the sport to do what I am doing and stuff like that. All right. I don't know what happened to Professor, but I'm sure he's having a signal problem. But full target 244. And right stuff 250. But I don't know what is really happening to full target because at the, at the transfer window, I know that you have Juju gone from full target. You have World Boss gone from full target. So I don't know if they're having a dispute in the team or what. And also, you have another person. I think it's 3 persons from full target got transferred. And for a team like full target, I don't expect persons leaving full target. Mr. Watson, what you have to say about that, Mr. Watson? Juju gone from full target. World Boss gone from full target. What is happening? Yellow man, you know what is happening? So Donovan Davis. And I think when this match was played, those person those person weren't there at this match, full target. Because this match was for Sunday gone and the transfer window was before Sunday. So maybe if those persons were at full target match, it would have made a lot of difference. What you have to say about that, Frederick Mesado? If those persons, yes, that's what I know. That's what I know. No difference than it. Then it said no difference. Yeah, but those persons are very good players, than it. And if they only lose by 6, you sure? Yes, done it. Any team get them, they will make a big impact. I said that too. I said that also. But I know that World Boss him gone to Bull Bay. Juju's at Bull Bay too, or Juju gone to another team. You know Donovan Davis? I know World Boss get transferred to Bull Bay. I don't know if Juju is there with him or Juju maybe gone to another team. But all I know, full target, they lost 2 great players, or 3 because Crumbs also. Oh, Sauce Up World Boss gone. Okay. But I heard one of them gone to Bull Bay. So Juju gone to Bull Bay? And Crumbs also. I think Crumbs got transferred also. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm trying to get center forward. Yeah, Juju and Crumbs. Yes. So it's World Boss, Juju and Crumbs. Oh, so Juju and Crumbs gone to to Bull Bay. Okay. All right. Mr. Andre Haywood, welcome, sir.
Blessings, blessings, and blessings to um, TV land, radio land in Domino.
Yes. Um, we were on full target 244 and right stuff 250. What happened there? I was wondering if it's because they lost the 3 players because that's a 6 deficit. They lose by 6, and the
Well,
transfer were
in actual fact, Full Target played a more disciplined game, unlike before when they usually depend on these players. And so you had players that stepped up to the plate, and hence a better showing against Right Stuff, a match that they could have easily won. But, it goes to show that even when your key players are missing, if other players step up to the plate, they can perform equally as well.
okay. All right. Um, highlight strikers 221 versus Nagahead 250. That was expected, right? C4.
Yes, no problems there. Now go ahead. No, on the flip side of the fixtures, getting the easier teams on paper to beat. So they wouldn't want to butt their toe on any of these fixtures, as they are actually must-win fixtures. So no problems there. Highlight strikers just playing for the enjoyment of the game.
All right. Um, what happened here now? King Shiloh 250, Mystic 235. That's very close, for a Shiloh team. What you have to say? because I think Shonda Paul is not there either.
Well, a team that was missing Shanda Paul, Balki through the transfer window, and also Jubilee 14 feeding to turn up.
Yes.
But the team Mystic came out to enjoy themselves, and it was a basically a leisurely day for the King Shiloh team. They were never in any doubt of victory, and the margin might be flattering to Mystic, but at the same time, there was no at no point energy tearing the camps of King Shiloh Elite. Just a game of friends, turning up with one knowing that the results should be in the favor of the favorite on the day.
Okay, so it was a legendary day for King Shiloh.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, Everett, big up yourself, Everett. I saw your 10. Okay, Everett. Wish you good luck. All right,
Why in
Fletcher's
loser?
Land. Fletcher's Land 246. Welcome back, Professor.
Yes,
Fletcher's
man.
Land 246. A masterpiece 250 C4.
Fletcher's Land masterpiece.
Yes.
Very close game in the end. You know what? Fletcher's Land is not playing too badly. They are getting to the grips of the core domino game, and they are players that are senior code players, and they're getting the message late in the day. They could cause a few anxious moments among the bigger teams in the tournament. And Masterpiece squeezed home on Fletcher's Land home ground. So, that's a warning to teams that feeling that Fletcher's Land is a walk in the park.
All right. But this next match though, look like Lynx got a walk in the park. Woodford 200 versus Lynx 250. Professor C4.
Well, a literal walk in the park. But this is Links United. They're probably the only team that when they set out on a match day against teams that they should beat, they do it and do it impressively. And on paper, it was expected to be a lopsided affair in the favor of Links United, as the two teams are on um, different ends of the table. One is east and one is north and one is south. And Woodford will remain south for the time being, and they have a lot of work to do to just ensure the mere fact that they are competitive in games and not having these wiped out games by 70 and 80 and those stuff.
Okay. All right. Donovan Davis, I big you up C4.
Yeah, man, big up, big up, big up, big up.
All right, Professor, you're back with us, Professor.
Yes, man. Up and running.
Okay. All right. We're going to the standings. Give me a minute. So, Professor, you're seeing the standings?
Yes, man. I'm seeing it.
Yeah, man, you can go ahead.
All right. In the standing so far, we still have
Right stuff remain at the top.
two unbeaten teams still remaining in this competition. And as a result, Right Stuff leads the standing based on aggregate score. And they are 395 to Blade Strikers 336. Now followed by Soursop and Links United, both on 40 points, only losing one game. So in third and fourth respectively. Next come somewhat of a surprise team for most. Not based on playing, but on paper, Weighted Link. Next Village Link on 36, Central on 36, both on 36 points, only losing 2 encounter. Next is Bull Bay and King Shiloh Elites, both on 28 points, only losing 4 encounters so far. Next is Cherry Gardens, Nagwed, and Full Target, all on 24 points. Masterpiece and Correctional on 16 points apiece. Next is Woodford, solely on 12 points. And now you have 3 teams sitting on 8 points, in 15, 16, and 17 respectively. That is Bombers, United, Vetersland, Raiders, and Mystic. On 4 points is Unity Strikers, and sitting at the foot of the ladder rather, is Island Strikers and Rooftop United, not yet to get off the mark. And Domino can be such a terrible thing because Highlight probably playing some of the best games in terms of how they have lost during the season, and still yet to garner a point. You know, at how cruel the game is. So that completes the 20 points, the 20 teams on their respective points.
Okay. All right, Professor. Thanks for that. How many games? How many games leave, Professor? How many games left?
Eight eight games remaining
8 games.
for the preliminary stage.
Preliminary, yes.
Yes, preliminary stage. So that decides. And as I said before, and it still remains that way. Only, and I said it for about 3 to 4 games in the season, that only the first 11 teams in this competition will have a chance. We're at 11, and it still remains that way, and it will be still remain that way until the end of the competition. Just the
Still
first
remains the
11
same
teams,
11 fighting
yes,
for the
until
top 8.
for the top 8 position. Yeah, so that's quite interesting. So that is why I'm saying that
But
it
right
teams
now,
that
all the teams are secure now, though, Professor. The only teams are secure now is Right Stuff and Blades.
yeah, man. So
C4,
as
what
a
you have to say about that?
yeah,
No,
our
I
six
believe
teams,
that
C4?
we can call
first,
Soursop, Right Stuff,
yeah,
Blades,
man.
and Links United as teams that so
Yes,
far looks as though they're going to be
in
among
the
the
top
top
eight.
eight.
Now
Mm.
among they must be among the top 8.
But from there, between Village
Okay.
Links, Central, Bull Bay,
When I
King
said secure,
Shiloh.
though, when I said secure, if hold on, C4. When I said secure, meaning say that these 4 teams don't win
That's
any
all.
more matches, will all 4 of them go through?
Yes, man.
Because I know Right
Based on
Stuff
what I
and
say.
Blades, if they don't win anymore now, they will still make it in the Right Stuff and Blades.
No, they will not make
So
it.
if Links don't win anymore, huh?
They will not make it.
If Right Stuff and Blade don't win anymore, they will not.
No, 44
Truly?
points. I don't believe 44 points can carry you through.
You feel so? C4?
44 points will not carry them through.
Yeah.
So for right stuff, don't it's what argument? We're just using right force here. Cause we don't want people to say a right force here thing there. Cause we could say
48
blades
points,
too.
48 points possibly can squeeze you home, but 52 points is a guarantee that
That's
that
safe.
that that will be there.
It's tough
What you
between
have
a
to say
C4.
about that, Mesado and Donovan Davis?
It
C4 said 44 points cannot carry through
and based on
the
what is left,
quarterfinal.
because enough of the teams are getting them tough opponents now in this latter half of the competition. And some teams will definitely have a run. Like for instance, Bull Bay will have a good run going into this latter part of the preliminaries, because Blades now have the tougher teams they, to play. Right stuff we will up against some of the tougher teams, the teams in the top half of the table, and so forth, so on and so forth. Central and so forth. So let's see, and Village Link also. So it's hard for me to see anything these two top teams at the top at the moment not making the top 8?
because
It
the
will be
fact that they have kind fixtures to play, fixtures that they are supposed to win.
yeah,
But
yeah,
if they were to lose all matches from here, including those fixtures that they should win, they will not make it.
yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. You know, so
All right, look at this. Look
it's
at this. C4. Full target is in 11th place, right? On 24 points. Right? They have what, 8 more matches to play. Say that they win 5 out of that 8. You're trying to say bring them up to 44. That still wouldn't make it.
No.
head to head. For them fall head to head one of these teams.
The
So they
thing is,
need, so out of the 8, so
48 points, 48 points should or could squeeze you in.
Guarantee a spot. Guarantee a spot.
Could, but 52 is sure.
Yes. So for full target to make it, then they have to win at least 6 out of that 8 match.
Exactly. Because look on it. The team that is sitting 8, that is King Shiloh Elite, they have 5 winnable matches to play still. 5 matches that you'd expect them to win. They have 3 matches. 3 matches that one would deem that they're against strong teams. But 5 matches that they're supposed to win. And that if they lose to those 3 teams that, you know, are the strong teams and win their fixtures against the teams they should, they would end up on 48 points. And that is the team that is at 8th position.
8th position, yeah, that's true.
Bull Bay has a good run in. The problem now is Central doesn't have a Central Road is a bit rocky.
And Village too.
Village Link did themselves some favor because Village Link got the better of Bull Bay.
Yes.
And so they get one of the strong teams out the way. So if they can create another upset, it only augurs well for their chances.
That's true. That's true.
So you're trying to say that, Professor, Village Link, no, I'm center forward. Village Link and Central, they have at least 3 matches to win to make it then.
Village Link has 2 matches that one would expect that they would win. That is the match against Mystic and the match against Woodford. However, all the other fixtures that they have are teams that are in the top 8.
Yeah, top 10, really. Go put the top 10.
Top 10, yes. So that they definitely have to create a few more upsets or even another upset.
Yeah, another upset will probably get them in. Yeah. And they are capable of it too. So
yeah, that match that they beat Bull Bay, yeah, that was definitely something to springboard a charge. If they had lost that match, they would have been in serious problems when they check the run in.
Yeah, and they would have to be fighting. This win give them a leverage. Some leverage, so they can, and they will make use of the teams that they expect to beat, but they are not playing many of those teams, you know. So Central
will have a rough run in as well.
Yes, definitely, Central will have a rough run in, but they will probably eke out an upset in one of those games. You can give and take.
Nago Ed has 2 strong teams to play right at the end of the competition. They have Cherry Gardens and Bull Bay, I believe, as their final 2 fixtures. But before that, they have 6 winnable matches. They have 6 winnable matches, 6 matches that they could win. And if they win those 6 matches, they would be on 48 points.
48 points, and just needed to take one of those scalps
to guarantee.
So Professor, it looked like the 48 points going to be on a head-to-head.
Yes, it seems like
basically, if the teams don't get to that magical number 52.
Yes, 48. It seems like you remember in the Sansan League where we did say the 32 was going to be somewhat of a dog fight, and it did really it.
The team that is worse off in the head-to-head is King Shiloh Elite because King Shiloh Elite has lost to all the teams that are around them, which is Bull
Whoa,
Bay, Cherry Gardens, Nago Head, and Full Target.
whoa. So they will have to try to take the scalp
Oh,
of a couple teams up the top there, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah,
To
with the
avoid
league
being into
teams,
in
yeah,
a head-to-head situation.
it's situation.
but they have the caliber players to do it though.
Yes, man. That is not
They have
the
qualified players
point.
to do it.
That is
You know
not
what,
what
Dana,
it.
what Mrs. Ebert said? C4, when Right
Yeah.
Stuff beat Elite, they must go through. I feel somewhere that drop there, you know. I feel somewhere this dropping
I
there.
don't think Christ will win.
Yeah.
Well, King
Yeah.
Shiloh Elite they upset Links United, ending their unbeaten run, and I can promise you the same might be coming for Right Stuff.
Yes. Another upset on the
You
upper
heard that,
part.
done it?
Mm,
Yes. All right,
Good.
my viewers. Um, please remember to send in your your prediction for this Sunday coming. So send in your top 8 or top 10. Yes, send in your top 10. So Everett send in his. Um, Donovan Davis send in his. Donnet. Donnet sending hers. Donnet, you sending your prediction already? You're not sending in your prediction. All right. So we're moving on to this Sunday now. The matches for this Sunday. Um, the feature match for this Sunday is what? So what's up on Full Target? C4?
Well, there's a host of matches that
Mhm.
have great ramifications of what might be.
Yes.
So I would say that
Yes, I have
the
right
four
foot and
matches that has a
Blades
lot
and
riding on
Brooklyn.
them
Is
as
it
a
great?
case for being in the future.
Yes.
So that would be Soursop versus Full Target, World Boss returns to Full Target, or
Yes.
he return against Full Target on the opposite side. You have
You think he would play? You think he would play Sunday?
well, if you're signed, it's a professional sport, so I don't expect that a player that is signed for a team will be emotional.
But could he play against his parent
Okay.
club? Is that
Yes,
allowed? Is that allowed?
there's nothing in the rules that says that
Especially the
he can't
preliminary
play.
stage.
Yes,
At the preliminary stage.
any
What
stage,
is it?
there's nothing in
Okay. Okay.
the rules that will stop him from playing.
Okay.
That would have to be made up. That would have to be
Before
made up
prior.
right now. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, and you have a Village Link versus Cherry Gardens.
Yes, another one.
Yes, so
Yeah.
Yes.
Chanda Paul returns back to Village Link and
With Cherry Garden.
with a Cherry Gardens team
Mhm.
who will also have Joseph and Legal, two players that Village Link has been promised for a season. How many seasons now? And they haven't turned up to give them a season, so they will now come to Village Link to derail them. Then you have King Shiloh Elite team against Right Stuff team. Two
Yes.
teams that are familiar with each other because when the players from King Shiloh Elite team don't go into the Portmore League, they were from Waterhouse. They don't go in the Portmore League. They will go over to Right Stuff to give them a hand, and so it's basically a derby match between these two teams as they are familiar. And then you also, and it's a King Shiloh definitely needs a win. Right Stuff
And
wants to remain unbeaten.
I have Blades now, Bulby.
And Blades versus Bull Bay. Now, this is the
Yeah.
first real test for
Of
Blades
Blades.
strikers.
Yes.
Many persons want to see how well they will play when they are tested, because they have knifed through the competition 11 unbeaten. Nobody had expected that Blades will be among the top teams right now, but they have not been tested, and they will be tested against Bull Bay if Rado gets all the troops to be there.
Okay. Well,
Well, what
okay.
is it? Go
So the
ahead.
true test for
Yes.
Blades is this Sunday. All right. So let us go into the meat of the matter then. Now. Um, Professor, Masterpiece versus Woodford. What have you say about that match?
Well, interestingly, Masterpiece, I think, if we look at it, I think they have won their last two games and now looking for a third consecutive against a Woodford team who was flattered to deceive so far, sprung a surprise, and then against Cherrygard, and we thought that they would have been an upward spiral for them. They have taken a nosedive instead, and even at home where they are so potent in carving out victories, has been coming a less of a battleground for them. Now a lot of teams even going up at their as not going up there for sightseeing again on their home ground, and now they are traveling away, which is, if they're not really playing at home, which is their advantage for them, I don't see them playing well away. And Masterpiece is, and since this is something that I've been harping on since the start of the season, is that they have been playing a little bit more as a unit, more than in more than they have done in recent years. And this is something that augurs well for them. I don't know what, probably I would say probably different management a bit, a change of management. So probably that has given Masterpiece a chance of doing well. I don't believe they will make a top eight, but definitely I'm looking. This game is very hard to call, but I will just give Masterpiece the edge. I will just believe they will win by about 11 points or so. Woodford is not setting themselves a lie to do well, but this is a very as much as it's not one of the featured encounters. This game can go either way, but I will just carry Masterpiece in this one. I think they are most confident of the two so far.
Okay. All right, great. C4, Lynx versus Mystic.
Well, Lynx don't play around with teams hanging around at the bottom end of the standing. This will be a long, long day for Mystics. It's Lynx to win. Very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. The mere fact that Lynx enjoys, you have some teams that are not motivated to play the lesser teams, but I can tell you, Lynx enjoy these games, and they will want to set an example, as they always do, and top up their aggregate score. So it's Lynx by any amount.
Okay. All right. Professor, Nagazed Strikers versus Fletcher's Land Raiders.
Well, this is a game that Nagwed is expected to win, and I know they will be coming out in droves to win this game, because this game will probably be a decider. This is one of the games that they are expected to win. They have a they will play like about half a dozen teams that is on the lower end of the scale, and they will be looking to make use of this opportunity as much as possible. So they will not be taking any prisoners in this encounter. We're playing at home against a Fletcher's Land team that has shown that they can be of some threat, and might eke out a victory. But definitely a not with victory here for me.
Okay. All right. C4 Rooftop United versus Highlights.
Rooftop versus highlights. This is supposed to be the complete bottom of the barrel clash, where the two teams that have not won a game, right, Professor?
Yes, and they will definitely have to get off the mark on this one.
Where somebody
This is supposed
somebody
to be a feature game too. This is supposed to be a feature game.
you ever hear Eveles and Barless?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
Well, somebody will be in that position
We're going to
yes,
after.
ban
yes.
less.
Someone in
So
Parliament.
yeah, so
C4, you
it,
know,
it,
easy.
it, it's going to be a crucial game because nobody wants to have the tag of the only team not to win a game
Game, yes.
through the
This, that's-
competition. This
this is
this is
one.
this,
This
Uh,
is one of the feature games. This is one of the feature encounters. We are talking about the teams and the top half of the team fighting just in a top eight
I
position. But
can tell
this
and,
is
you
and,
the
and
first
Gavin,
game.
and Gavin,
that both teams
yes,
has marked their
Gavin
calendars.
is not in the tournament.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
So both teams has marked their calendars. And as Professor
Maybe,
stated,
maybe.
if you check highlights matches, and if you
Mhm.
check if just to look at the aggregate scores, you will realize that they are one of the teams that are doing well than not winning.
Yes.
They are not
Yes.
getting a complete blowout every match. They are competitive. It's just that they are unlucky not to actually even get a win over the line. No, they will definitely count themselves
Mhm.
really, really unlucky if they should let Rooftop beat them.
Hey, and that is so true, C4, because they had a match that we thought they would have um come get their first 4 points. That was against Fetters and Raiders, and they lost at encounter. So it's not a surprise if they lost this one as much as they are playing. I just don't know why. It's such a cruel. I mean, sports generally is cruel,
Well,
and
Cherry
so is
Gardens, Cherry Gardens will be cheering for Rooftop, their neighbors.
life.
You know,
Yes. So
probably
let's see.
probably
So
be cheering
C4,
against them as the breakaway players didn't leave in good spirit.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Let's see.
okay,
This is
so
I'm
this is
C4,
siding
so who you carrying
for
for this
highlight
one?
strikers. Highlight strikers. I'm going for the highlight strikers. So,
Highlight strikers. So
yeah,
highlight
to get
strikers getting off the mark for this one.
yes.
yeah.
Okay. All right, Professor. Unity strikers versus correctional.
Well, definitely. I based on correctional coming off a win in their last encounter, they should go for a fifth win. Um, Playing that they're not good travelers, but they're not playing against a strong team. A team who was who has so far only one encounter, and this is somewhat of a smile on the face for correctional services, and this is also something that they'll be looking up to even to stay above Masterpiece in the standing, because it's a bit of rivalry between there and Masterpiece, and they are both on 4 wins and no, and I think same amount of points. So correctional will now be trying to see if they can better Masterpiece, who was Woodford. So correctional will definitely
So you're trying to
get
say
this
two straight for
encounter.
correctional.
Yeah, man, going back to consecutive wins. They have lost. If my memory serves me right here, they have think lost. They have lost 2 persons in the transfer, 2 other quality players in the transfer window, and that that is something that will probably hurt them. but they lost at those two persons in the last encounter, and they did came out victors. So I'm expecting
Yes,
to
because one of the key persons been also their downfall. That is Carlington Suarez.
yes, definitely. So right C4. Or their bed players hasn't been playing that well, and so
Okay.
but still a quality player.
Yes, definitely, and he should,
Mm.
if he's in better spirits, he should be able to help full target against the one voice led Source up Sunday.
All right. It's so what's up. One voice, nothing. We might have said one voice, but it's
The
so what's
one
up.
voice led.
Yes, C4, you have to call it right name, because when I call it sour class, sour sub. I call it sour sub classic, and I'm saying no. Call it its
Remember?
right name, sour sub 3. So no sour sub, one voice. One voice, sour sub. All right, moving on. C4, Bombers United versus Central United.
Well, this is one of the kind fixtures that Central has in the run in before the Atta Club starts. So they would want to ensure that there is no bumps in the road against Bombers United, because they're tenuously in its sixth position with a lot of teams snapping away. So they would want to put some more board pressure on those teams by getting this win against Bombers United, who um, are not playing so brilliantly, but they can be a force on their day. So Central would want to ensure that they don't let their guards down as they head to the east to play a team that sometimes produces the odd good moments at home.
Okay, so Central for you, right?
Yes.
All right, Professor. Um, Bombers United versus Central, Professor. Bombers have a chance here because I think if Bombers beat Central, Central put themselves in a problem,
Yeah, and this is the season for the dog bites, so look out for it.
Yes.
This is the season that teams get nervous, and teams that are getting beat up don't get brave.
Yes.
Yes. So look out for the dog bites. We're going to hear a lot of
But
weeping and moaning
I
and
wonder,
gnashing of teeth.
Professor, I wonder
Yeah.
um, I wonder if Super Blacks are gonna play against Bombers, because Super Blacks is at Central,
Well,
What you have to say?
them don't buy him for sit down on the bench, boss. I don't know. It can be the possibility, but I don't know. It depends on all the management sees fit to see if
Yeah,
blacks will play.
Bombers lose was a big loser in the transfer window. So
Yes,
I
they
wonder
have
if they're
six
gonna go. This is gonna hurt their chances. But they will be motivated though to play against
central.
Central, knowing that
Central.
Super Blacks, who I don't know if he even turned out for a match for Bombers United, because he was not in a
Yeah,
good
man.
place when it comes to Bombers United.
He
He
turned out
already
for me.
wanted to leave from the season start. So he got
Okay.
his return in the transfer window. So let's see if he will turn out for this fixture.
Okay. So you have to say, Professor.
Eh,
Bombers
what-
for
eh,
this one.
No, man. Central will definitely
Okay.
take this one. Eh, So, but I believe Bombers
Well,
will.
Milash, you have got play all day, man.
Yeah,
We know you want to vote, but we can't vote for you at all.
As a matter of fact, um, I think they're going to need my help for this Sunday, but with so many future matches, boy, I don't know if I can play in a match this Sunday, because I have to be Have to be at Swasap match. Have to be at Right Stuff match. And Blades a little far out. Village Links versus Chergar is not a bad match to be at also. Well, let's see. Um, moving on. Village Links versus Cherry Garden. C4.
Well, this match is going to be a cracker. The reason being, Cherry Garden's back are completely against the wall now. They cannot afford to lose to a direct rival in Village Link. If they lose this match, it will put serious pressure on Cherry Gardens to qualify. And they would want to find themselves in a position where after this match, it will be go hard or go home. They want to cut themselves some slack. And so Village Link, they are in a good moment. They defeated a team no expected them to. That is Bull Bay. And so, they are very confident right now. They have a home match and a win against Cherry Gardens definitely would see them closer to qualification. This match is going to be a cracker. It's going to be a cracker. I am inclined to go for a Cherry Gardens win due to the fact that I know the quality of players that Cherry Gardens possesses, and if they get the captaincy right, they definitely will have an exceptional chance of going to Village Link and capturing all the points. Remember, Cherry Gardens came inside the box against Soursop.
Just go ahead.
They came inside the box against Soursop, leading by 8, and made some unnecessary draw across that cost them the match, because one particular player did so well right through that was super great. He came in, he dropped 8-2, dropped 8-2 again, dropped 7-3, and the player came there on his table and gave him 6-4. And would you believe, right inside of the box,
Man,
they took that player from him and gave him a fresh man. And it was 10-1 in the box in the favor of Super Grey.
Yes, man, because I think even the last 5 to 6 games,
That was atrocious captaincy.
Yes,
and also a score between Beres and Lala was 10-8. Meanwhile, Cherry Gardens was leading, and they took out Beres to put in a makeshift pair. That is Moto coming in with a makeshift partner.
Yeah, triplex.
Yes, and Lala gave them 5-1 inside the box. No, you are telling me that Beres was playing Lala so closely. What did you want right on that table? I don't understand.
And you were leading too.
Yeah, you were leading. So what were you looking for?
And this is to emphasize C4 what we always talk about on this program, and I think the persons in Domino Fraternity should listen. The persons who are captain today, our captaining, they don't know the purpose of captaining the game, because if you are leading, all you need to do is maintain the lead.
Exactly, you need to just maintain the lead.
Exactly, you don't need to do nothing else, because what you are doing is playing. What you're actually playing is personal instead of game management, and I think that is where most of the persons are getting it wrong, because what you actually should have been looking is at the scoreboard and not necessarily on how a player is playing a player. Because if you're not losing for more than 5 in the game, I think you don't definitely have to make a change unless a person getting an 8-2 or 9-1.
Yeah, the only person that should be making the changes are the persons that are the captain that is chasing the game.
Exactly.
Because if the game continues the same way, the leader will win.
Exactly.
So have to alter things to try to get a result.
Yeah,
but
you don't need to.
I am leading. Why should I change the complexion of what I have?
Game. like in horse racing now, give me a horse racing term, what you would call that now, C4. You're out front, you don't need to use the whip. What do you
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you know. Gate to
So
wire.
you always talk about it, Professor. Or we
Mhm.
always talk about the game management,
Yes,
and this is a case where
exactly.
they fell short based on game management. So there's no doubt in the Cherry Gardens quality, and I am going for Cherry Gardens to go to Village Link and take all the points.
And just to think, the last time these two teams played, Cherry Gardens won by
So C4, what you trying to say then?
28 points.
What C4?
Yes,
C4.
yes.
What are you trying to say then? What caused Cherry Garden the game Sunday last week Sunday's captaincy then?
Well,
Yeah, go on, bro.
yes, it will be because it has to go down because that draw cross was definitely a blunder by the captain.
After being captain is so good because
Yes, he did well because
Okay.
very, very well. Because to be leading,
All
to
right.
be at halftime leading by 5, and you maintain that for another almost another 100 games, over 100 games, that is good captaincy. So obviously you obviously made an error that you should have made, because there are certain um errors that you moves that you can make in a game
yes,
that you
but
can
listen,
get.
listen, Professor. The one player that was going for Soursop was great. Every other table was 1-1, 1-1.
Yes,
So Gray was the only player that was going. And when he got that player to give Gray 6-4, the score was just between 6-8, 6-8. The score couldn't cut none at all. It's when Gray got released that the score the pressure started to take its toll on the board, and the score started to cut because Gray was winning and winning rapid.
yes, because at one thing I can see the last 6 games. I think he do in do last
I
in
think
good
I
way.
think I think
Yeah.
Gray I think Gray took 3 out of the last 7 games that Soursop won.
Mhm. And he win the last 6 or so. From the game with 235 or so, 230 thereabout. I don't think he lost a game.
Yeah, so trust me. If it's not broken, why fix it? And
Yes.
when you find because he was trying to find a player to play Gray from there, because when Gray came in, he gave legal 8-2. Then second half, Cherry blundered by setting legal because you cannot set a player knowing that he just got 8-2, and there's a likelihood that the player will go back
Yeah.
for him. And so they blundered, they set back legal, and 8-2 was the score again.
Whoa.
Then they set a different player, and it was 7-3. And then they set the player that is Robbie teaming up with Kemo, and they got the result that they needed. They finally got their man, only to release him.
Yes. But C4, the last time these two teams met, it was at Cherry Gardens home ground, and Cherry Gardens won that encounter by 28 points.
Yes, yes, yes.
So let's see if Village playing at home now can turn the
Make a
tables.
difference. Yes, yes.
So we are carrying here, Professor.
Yeah, Cherry Gardens, of course, in this encounter.
Okay. All right, moving on. Same on you, Professor. Blade Strikers versus Bull Bay United.
Why? You can give me the hard one, them, man. You couldn't give me easy one, them,
Why?
Melache.
No, everything hard. Everything was left hard.
Why? Back of the bees. One
Yes.
strike and one are united. This is the biggest test so far for Blaze strikers. Bull Bay now coming suffering consecutive losses. No, the last 3 games have suffered 2 losses. Now they are a bit wounded, and now we look to try to see if they can upset. They have they are two players coming over for the transfer window to strengthen them. I don't know how much that can will make a difference. One of those players is a foreign-based player. I don't know if he's here. C4 can give me an update on that. But Juju
No,
is
no,
quite
exactly.
yeah, Juju is quite a good player, and that is a good acquisition to have. It's just traveling that far, will be traveling from one end to the other end. I will see. This is quite a game to call. I will probably give Bid their first loss of the season. I will carry Bull Bay in this encounter.
Okay, C4. This is your take on it.
Why? I have gone for Bull Bay a couple times. Well, both me and Professor, and we have failed. We have
Turn
failed
it
with Bull
out.
Bay some games that we have them to win. We have lost it. None more so than the match against Village Links. So based on form, I would have to side with Blade Strikers until they actually lost, because it's not that Blade Strikers don't have a great team. They have very good players, quality players,
Yes,
and
definitely.
confidence will have a lot to do with it. Now, Bull Bay would have to get their acts together. Rado would have to get his troops to play as a team and not as individuals. Know that I don't know what is happening there, but the players did not turn out for the last match. I wouldn't put my money on Bulby for I'll go for a Blade Strikers win, a team
I,
with confidence, a team with bounce, and a team that is riding high.
I believe it's like a turmoil in the camp. I just sense it. I haven't heard anything or so forth, or know of anything, but it just seems like there's a little bit of turmoil in the camp of Bull Bay as we speak. So probably that will
Okay.
do
All right.
Blades well in their in that encounter.
All right. Moving on. C4. Same on you. So what's up? 3 versus full target.
Well, full target
C4.
is getting the full target is getting a squeeze. They are getting some strong teams. They were very competitive against Right Stuff, and if they can be able to produce a similar effort, then they would at least be competitive against a Soursop 3. But Soursop is very strong at home. They are very strong at home. They will have a vociferous home support as well. The 85 crowd and the Red Hills crowd, Red Hills Road and surroundings. They will have um, a lot of cheerers cheering them on, and they normally respond, and it will be a very very tough road encounter here for full target. You know, um, they would have to look somewhere else for some points, but Soursop should continue their long, relentless, unbeaten run. A run that has stretched back from the first loss to Central in the first game of the season. They have not lost another match, so they should continue their merry way.
Okay. Professor.
So what's up based on what is happening?
Oh, by the way,
We have
I don't cut you, Professor.
well,
That the most interesting part of this match is if the team can be motivated to prove world boss who jump ship at the midway stage. So that would be something to look forward to.
yes, and I will continue on that C4. I think full target will probably be pumped, knowing that one of their players went away in the transfer market, and they will be now looking for avenge that loss with a win. It's losing a couple of players, but they have also gotten two players in their camp to replace, and they will they were very competitive against Ride Stuff, and I believe playing against our stuff will be no different. But our stuff is just a strong unit, and I think they have the quality that they're probably, for me, the only team in the commissioner who can probably make big snatch victory in the out of the jaws of a loss more than any other team, and I believe they can do that consistently. And full target or any other team would have to lead us up by probably about 40 or more to win a game as we speak. So definitely, if it's in it, if it's not, it's bordered around in double figures and lower double figures. If they are leading, they will have to maintain that until the 250. If not, they won't be on the receiving end of a victory. And so I go for a source of victory again with the type of team they have.
Okay. All right. Same on you, Professor. Right Stop versus King Shiloh.
Ha! Well, I mean, I tell you,
Hmm.
there's something that I always I factor in when when Lynx was playing King Shiloh. The fact that the Waterhouse players usually do well against
Yeah.
Lynx, and I might factor in this too because Waterhouse usually, for me, I think the better out of, I think King Shiloh probably have the edge in the Waterhouse side. I think that we're not use King Shiloh. King Shiloh is quite new, but most of the players in Waterhouse usually get the better of the right stuff. In the, I think the up to the head to head, I think quite right Waterhouse probably have that edge, and just by that, King Shiloh has a very good chance of beating Right Stuff. But based on how Right Stuff is playing, and C4 said earlier with Blade Strikers, based on the form they have in the last encounter, they're coming off a very close contest against a quality team also. So I would just keep Rise of keeping winning their ways. King Shiloh is certainly a good team, a bit unpredictable. I know they are playing. I believe the captaincy is a little bit better based on the last three games that have been they played. But I will go for a Rise of in this encounter. But trust me, the edge I will give King Shiloh is based on the fact that there's a Waterhouse twist to it in terms of a few majority of the players. And but Rise of I'm going for playing at home.
Okay. So Right Stuff will continue the unbeaten streak then, Professor.
Yes.
All right. C4. You agree with
Well,
Professor?
I called it for King Shiloh to get the better of Leeds United. Well, if you guys want credit out there in TV land, if you want to get credit, you have to go for a King Shiloh Elite win. Yes, I am promising you victory. And Right Stuff, they are very confident right now. And they will play the usual strong start. They will try to get a strong start. And we'll want to finish strongly also. But the King Shiloh team right now, they're on a very they're in a very good moment right now. They're on a high, and if this team gets it right on any given day, I can tell you they can win the league, and not only beat Right Stuff, they can also win the league.
Yeah, but you need more than one day to win the league. Thing that
No, I'm
more
just
than
I'm
one
just
good day.
emphasizing the fact
Oh, oh,
that
oh,
if
oh.
this team gets it right, which we're seeing they're getting their acts together. If they get it right, I'm telling you, the league is a very high possibility. And not only that they could beat Right Stuff on Sunday, but
Uh,
they could also
blow them
um
away.
yes.
Yeah, okay.
Let me tell you some coincidentally going on C4. Um, it's when King Shiloh Elite beat Lynx. All my viewers bet on Lynx to win, So King Shiloh did really upset
Yes,
all
definitely. It's an upset.
the contestants for the
But I'm
for
warn
the for
them.
the the credit. No, but
I'm
listen
warn
again
them.
now. Coincidentally now, when I'm here looking at everyone who send in their prediction, nobody said King Shiloh, Look at it.
Up till now.
Exactly,
So,
exactly.
nobody said King Shiloh,
They,
everybody said right
them,
stuff
a-
for the win.
them a go feel it. Them a go feel it.
So King Shiloh would want to do another upset here, cause look at it.
Yes, man. You can't keep the credit. You
Nanette
can't keep
Bird,
the credit for another week.
and Nanette
Uh,
Bird said right stuff. Everett said right stuff.
no, man, you know, I forgot to. Everybody said right stuff. But eh,
Everybody said right stuff for the
But
but here
Giants.
what no,
Donovan saying that lightning don't strike twice. But me I go tell him say
You would
him
have
not
seen
collect a
for
credit. Him not collecting any credit.
what C4? You have some man, They always a predict game, And when they got just bet, a different bet them pushing,
well, this is no, but this is
Yeah,
public though. This is public though,
yeah,
Professor. These bets are public.
yeah. So,
These bets
so we could see, but trust me, I C4 said I think one of the things that I know, and you can see all the team by team playing, and I tell you C4, and that is one something you can know. I tell you that one of the problems that they had was King Shiloh had was not they're not playing well in the box, and they have improved on that immensely since they last about couple encounters. You prove me and said no, that's not the case, and they prove. And one of the things that causing that is because there's a set of chemistry. You need chemistry to play very well in the box, and I think probably to what I'm seeing, I think the elites now have gotten a bit of chemistry together, and they have been putting the a good work in the last 50. So let's see if they can come chumps against Rise of in by playing the same way they have played the last set of games, and even are repeat something similar that did against Link, who was also unbeaten. But as I said before, I will still go for Rise of win, a Rise of win until they lost.
okay. All right.
King
My viewers,
Shiloh
please remember to click
going for
like on the
all of those
video.
teams that are
Also,
unbeaten.
and
So
also persons who are watching, who will be watching the replay, you can still send in your bet because it closes off Thursday, Professor, Thursday latest or Friday. They still can send in their prediction. So persons who are watching the replay still can send in their prediction until about Thursday. So you can go ahead, send your prediction.
on
And like I
Thursday,
said, yes.
Thursday or Saturday.
All the way up to Saturday.
Today's it's Saturday.
Okay.
Close off at 12 midnight. So anything we sell after 12 midnight,
Oh,
you will not
I
be
forgot it's this Sunday. Yes, Saturday.
yeah.
I forgot it's this Sunday. I'm thinking about the other Sunday. Yes, Saturday. Because today is
Yeah,
Thursday. Thanks for the correction, Professor.
yeah, man.
Yes, you have until Saturday.
At
Saturday
midnight.
midnight. Midnight.
12:59 is supposed to send the last
12,
one.
no, 11:59.
11:59, yeah, that's it.
Yes, 11:59. Right, so
To
that's for
close off.
persons who are watching the replay. Yes. And like I said, my viewers, please click like on the video. You can't have 200 persons, 300 persons watching the video and only get like 5 likes or 10 likes. Right? Remember, we're not only doing this for ourselves, we're doing this for you, my viewers, also. Right? And Prof, so don't to remind you something.
Yes,
Remember you
Daniel.
are
Yes, I know. Because from the other day, we
credit.
forget your
Yes,
conduct.
Professor.
How are yourself, man?
Long time no Prof.
Yeah, man. I know, man. Because I wait for the 2 weeks, but I didn't remember. I was trying to. So, yeah, man. I'm going to get your contact. Don't worry yourself.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Any new business C4?
Well, the Western League will be kicking off the second round next week. That is the 15th of September. So the second round will be played. However, the purse for the Western League that was promised will be halved, and so the Western League will be playing for half the amount of money because this is what the sponsors put up. So um, that
So
is
that's
what is
superior than
happening.
every league, right?
Yes, yes, yes. And then you have the Pecos Corner League that is happening right now. Um, there'll be games tomorrow where Strike Force, the Royal Bar Strike Force, will play Clarksley Shellers in the feature match, where we also will be having D-side and Dallas, two teams that won on the opening day, will battle also. So plenty to look forward for the weekend in the games in the West.
Yes, and to add on that, the Pecos League, starting next week, we will also be interviewing the player of the week and the team of the week, also in the Pecos League, starting next week. So you can look out for that also. And Melacha TV was there last night.
So yes. Yeah, never get to see it.
So we did. Yes, it is on the channel on YouTube. We did video the matches last night. So
Nice.
it's on YouTube. So if you want to watch it, want to watch a replay, which you have some very exciting match last night because at one
Yes,
point
yes.
um one team need what? One to win and the other team need eight, and the team that needs eight end up won the match.
By
So,
default.
No, you know. And the match
You lose
with
eight, you
Strike
can't get
Force
one.
Pecos and the match with Pecos Strike Force
Need one.
and Unity. That was a match to watch also
So
because
see,
to me I think Pecos Strike Force team, I did expect them to with the caliber players they have. I did expect them
no
to
man.
lose any match.
The only caliber player me and C4 for the on that team. And can't have the
Yeah.
caliber me and C4.
Well, we know them have Dudley.
Eh,
When I time I see they have future kid up on the board and Mark. That's how big the team is. You understand? Them have Banga. Yeah
so
man. Them
C4.
have
So C4.
yes.
Is who me a play for the one that end man. See me a,
You're supposed to dip on the Clarkson Shellers ticket, you know.
eh. Then we don't feel we think that
our
man
which
they must
side
have
C4 is on, you need to ask. Which side C4 is on, you need to ask.
we side C4 no
Yeah,
class
man,
then.
C4,
once
which side
once
you on?
once Clarkson is going out, that's where I always be.
Oh. So how the first game go? No lose the first game.
We lead by 9 half time, and then second half Licks take with
And lose by how much?
13.
No man, I hold it that no man.
Yes, man, I go 80.
Today, I hold it beat like that. Hey,
Yes, man, enough.
you hold it no back wheel up in a man. I hold it like that in across the table. Then I'm there. I tell you. I say you go still with these things
All
do
right.
what me no.
Yes.
Also, we have the One Blood Domino Club. Mental Mania. So this is 2025, but them promoting it from now because they have a lot
Oh.
of money given away, Guarantee cash prize $12,000.
Eh?
So they're going to have a cross the table competition, a random partner competition, and team tournament
Where is this? In
in
Jamaica?
Montego Bay. Yes,
Okay,
in
they,
Montego Bay
they're doing something similar like the
Convention
World
Center.
Tournament.
Yes.
Yes. So they have an early bird special pre-registration.
$100
I think,
for
so I
$12,000
think, I
US.
think,
C4.
I think I need piece of this, you know.
Yes.
But it looks similar to the World Tournament in
I,
terms of
I cross it. I cross it here when you want, cause the food off for me,
Yeah, but just remember these prizes are quoted in US though. $100 to enter. And the team tournament, 600. So I would like to find out though, this is a guaranteed cash prize. I want to know if this
Guarantee
cash
cash
prize,
prize.
if
Not
this
for
is just for one section or for the entire tournament.
yeah,
This
that probably
guaranteed
too.
cash prize.
yeah, we'll have to get some more clarity on it for next week,
Yes.
so or
The
other weeks.
additional cash prices will be based on entry fee and sponsors participation. So this is already guaranteed, but
Yeah,
it
yeah.
could
So
be
it's a
more.
guaranteed cash, so we can go more.
Yeah. Anything else a bonus.
Yes.
But
Oh,
I'm
you
wondering,
So yeah, so this is not
I'm
indicative.
wondering if it's right across the board or it will be
Or
split it
just
for
just
the
for
for the different
one section.
tournaments.
yeah, it probably will split
Yes.
right across. It seems that way to me. C4. I mean, what's the man of a pay fee center, Hey, Bobby
Now
6.
pay for the what? The center.
Yeah.
Wait, Bobby Six is here.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Going for it, man.
The professor.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, big
Bobby
up
6.
yourself, 6 killer. Or
Yeah. We need to
or
send in the prediction, We don't see a prediction yet, boss.
and me I tell him say if him don't predict elite, you're going to have problem.
Boy, after we elite doing, boy, may I tell you, you would be foolhardy to bet against them. Melaji? Foolhardy is a big word,
Bobby
man.
Six. All right, I'm showing something here.
Yeah, no music.
So this is the wrong one. I have a video for this tournament also, the mental media. So I would have to look for it. But yes, a lot of money given away. So Professor, you think you're in the right sport? $12,000.
Then Adam, you know me do for a living, man.
All right.
And look at that thing you me do up on the side.
Yeah.
Also me also.
Yes.
I like
All right then,
C4.
Bobby Six, you're late.
Yes,
Bobby
yes,
Six,
yes.
you're late. You join the program when the program is over.
No,
All right,
man,
my
we have to
viewers,
wait.
thanks for viewing.
We have to wait and see Bobby give
Yeah,
in prediction, man. We now move to Bobby giving prediction. Bobby, just give me 6 seconds and put on your prediction.
yeah, send
Right
in the
away.
prediction, Bobby. Make me see which one both you bet.
Yeah, thing there.
I
Hey,
know
be
what the viewers looking for. You know, they're looking for King Shiloh.
Hey, but he must carry elite, you know. He must carry elite.
Of
Him
course.
He's an elite player.
alone and take the credit.
Yeah, man, if you get some Bobby's an elite player, Professor.
But
One reason why not name Waterhouse Elite, you know. Through them one change the name Waterhouse. That's why not name Waterhouse Elite.
Elite take a fee man beating running, so you wouldn't mind Elite take a you know.
Bobby say most carry right stuff team, Professor.
All right, sir. You know why we no credit, man?
So why am I carry right stuff?
No.
He's an elite player.
As an elite player.
That's what I'm saying.
Why?
The man just
Say you don't want Elite to rise up unbeaten run too. If I maybe not think no man. It's alright. We don't want to see the rest of your thing because you bet boss already.
Yeah, yeah, that's all we do once. If I use the
Yeah,
can right
yeah.
stuff,
You can't see. You can't
bet
call it
boss already them.
$200. You can't call it two bills.
Yeah. No, but
Yeah, you can,
Professor, come on,
the rest
Professor.
9 right.
But
Yeah.
because I think I
I
heard
pay
you can
$200
write stuff for
done it.
Professor.
I done it. I pay $200 done it a carry, you know. Cause she can't she had tip right stuff to win everything and she know and me tell her I said to the right Sunday right stuff I lose them unbeaten runs. So she can look for $200 more again.
Yeah, cause you got 9 right.
All
Well,
right.
then it can
All right,
be.
all right, my viewers. Thanks for watching as usual.
Mm.
All right, my viewers.
Um,
Yeah, C4. We're ending the program now. So thanks, C4, again, and
All right.
Professor.
yeah,
Blessings,
man.
blessings. And hope that
Okay.
everybody go out and enjoy themselves and remember that domino is a sport that we love and it gives us fun on Sunday. So let's go to enjoy.
And it's not a contact sport.
Yes, yes.
Yes. I love in sport. Imagine when I leave from town, go and Mobile if I go play domino. Something, there must be something about the game, Professor. All right, my viewers. See you guys next week. Thanks for viewing.